Pripyat. Why Pripyat instead of yellow? Because today we're going to make pelmeni.
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 Russian pelmeni.
Russian pelmeni. Or people often say it's Russian dumpling, but I don't think that Russian would agree with that. So it's not dumpling. It's pelmeni. Pelmeni. So since we're like college students and then we're not even in Russia, so we try to compensate with what we have. So with me right now, there's like a Russian guy who doesn't look Russian at all because he's actually from Vietnam, but he was born in Russia, right?
Mm.
So how much do you like this pelmeni?
Oh, it's my favorite dish. I eat it almost every day.
Almost every day. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. So let's go through the dough first, right?
Yeah.
So we're making the dough. So first of all, we would need flour like this, and then I don't think this is the right one. Is it the right one? But then yeah, we got this one from Trader Joe, so we need like 500 of this flour.
Yeah, 500 grams of this flour.
Mm-hmm. So we put it here already, so we can get rid of this. And then what's next?
Alright, so the next step is that we add 1 teaspoon of salt.
Salt?
Just any salt, normal salt, white salt.
Yeah.
Yeah, no fancy stuff. We're college students.
If it's fancy, so 1 tablespoon. Oh no,
Yeah.
teaspoon. Teaspoon. Okay. Wait, super hard. Can I make it bigger? Yeah, I can.
Careful, don't spill it.
Yeah. You know what? There's a Indonesian saying that if you make stuff or if you cook too salty, then you need to marry.
I will never marry. I always put less salt than I need.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah,
I guess this is enough. A bit more?
Yeah, I think it's okay.
See? Okay.
Show to the camera.
Ta-da!
So closer. Yeah, it's salt.
Thanks.
Okay,
Alright, so I'll
spread
just
it evenly.
spread over and then we can mix it too, right?
Yeah, we can mix it later. We can
Okay.
just put everything together.
So the next would be, I guess it would be oil.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no. We can put the oil first. It's okay. The order doesn't really matter, but then
Okay.
we just do this so that it would be a little easier. Okay, so for oil, we put 1.5 spoons, tablespoons.
1.5. And it can be any oil. Olive oil would be the best. Or if you guys have butter, you can also use butter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know.
So I think that's like the same idea. So yeah.
Yeah, just something like fatty to make it like not sticky.
Yeah, that's right. So
Okay,
this
just
is
spread it
one.
evenly.
And then
And
half. So okay, I'll just use my heart to make sure. I think this is half.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Don't want to forget to close the lid.
Sure.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, we still have some other stuffs here. Okay, so we would need to have soda, but
Carbonated water.
or since we don't have soda and we don't have carbonated water, but we do have this one, 7-Up, kind of like Sprite kind of things, and we got this from our neighbor Yana. Thank you so much. So, and how much would we need?
So we need 130 milliliters of this.
So this would be too much.
Yeah, this is 300, so
350.
55. Okay.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah, the sound.
I always like that sound, but I don't drink carbonated water.
Oops.
Oops. Almost. No, it's okay.
Okay. So this cup is
200.
around 200 milliliters, right? If it's filled to the top, so we're gonna use a little more than half of this cup.
Yes, right? Okay.
Oh wow, the sparkling sound. Okay, perfect.
No. This much?
Oh yeah, a bit more.
A bit
Oh,
more?
there's your hair in there.
No.
Wait. Do you wanna put the hair out? Okay. Don't
yeah.
use hands to put.
This
the
is
hair
not
out.
sanitary.
Yeah, not
Okay.
sanitary.
No, I
Okay,
wash my
perfect.
hair, so it's okay.
So-
It's a bit more than. Okay, I'll just put.
Yeah, you can just put
Okay.
it. Oh wow.
Oh, this is so
It's
fancy.
sparkling, yeah.
Oh. Okay, I guess
Sparkling.
this was too much, so you can drink this if you want.
Mhm.
Alright, we still have an egg.
Wait, before we add an egg, we should add milk. So
How
we should
much?
finish with the liquids. So for the milk, we add 70 milliliters of milk. No matter what milk.
So yeah, so this
Half
is
and
just.
half, low fat.
No, half and half would be like milk and cream, right? So it's not
Yeah.
half and half. It would be like milk.
But maybe some people like fatty milk,
Okay.
fatty dough. Okay, perfect.
Okay, good. Looking good.
Okay.
The last one?
Actually, not really good, but it's okay. Okay, so the last one would be a single egg.
Like a
Yeah.
single.
Yeah, so you should not lose anything of this. You should put the whole egg in without the shell.
Thanks. Alright.
Shell. Okay. Wow.
Oh. Bam.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
Awesome, awesome.
Okay, so now do you want to mix it
We can.
with how about a chopstick, so it will be less.
Yeah,
Will
so
be
because
easier
he's
to clean.
Vietnamese, he's kind of like mix everything from Vietnam and Russia. I would use this. Why not use spoon?
It's harder to clean, I guess. Oh, okay, whatever.
Well, you can help me with your chopstick.
This guy, you can do it. I trust you.
Oh. No, chopstick would be easier. You were right. Can you take that chopstick?
It's okay. It's okay. You can do it. I trust you.
I think we're gonna have to like skip this video because we have to make the dough first. But then
Yeah. So
oh, by the way, we have like blender in the kitchen. Do you want to like just bring this down and then blend it in the kitchen?
no, it's not. It's not like the real way. Like back in the day, they didn't have an electric blender.
Yeah,
So
but
we
then
have to follow
why
the
would you need to
conditions.
suffer if you have like technology?
We don't suffer. We follow the guidelines, and
But
if you make it with a blender, it will be bland. It will not be like as soft as.
yeah, the idea is to blend. Back in the day, you didn't have cell phone, and you still can communicate. So don't use your cell phone.
It's another story.
I don't get you. It's okay. You know what? It's quite hard. Oh
Okay,
wow.
so
Should I just use my hand? No, it's not sanitary.
oh yeah, you should use your hand. I think it's okay
Really?
because you'll make it into a dough bowl, and then we'll wrap it and let it
Okay, but I guess I
Rest.
have to like.
for 1.5 hours.
So after this, we have to make the dough and then rest it for 1.5 hours. Correct?
Yep.
Okay. But I have to mix this first. Okay. Back again with clean table. This time with cutting fork. It's actually just like clean surface. And our half-made dough here. Everything is mixed evenly, I hope. Then we're trying to make a dough, and then first thing first, have your hand clean, and then
Dry.
dry, and then get some flour
Flour on your hands.
on your hand so that it won't get stick. Alright, you want some?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Sure.
No, more.
More.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Okay, and the other side too, so it didn't stick. On between the fingers also.
Right.
More.
And
Things,
then
yeah, and some on the cutting board so it didn't stick to the cutting board.
mhm,
And
on the
clean
surface, yeah.
easier. Yeah,
It's kind of
rather
funny,
messy.
like this flour here in the US is yellowish. Back home it would be like white. I don't know. Oh, maybe it's because that we have it from rice and they have it from I don't know,
Wheat.
yeah,
Yellow wheat.
yellow wheat. But
Okay.
it's okay. Cool. So let's get some of this. Okay, I'll just
Or
make
should we
sure.
just grab it with our hands?
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, perfect.
Beautiful.
So we have this dough
Yeah.
bowl.
And we wrap it.
Okay. Is enough? I think it should be right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have some scissors. Hey Google, stop. Okay.
Okay.
This music is not really for Pelmeni.
What kind of song do you sing while making Pelmeni?
I don't know.
Hey Google, what's Pelmeni?
Meaning, what is meant by word, text, concept, or action?
What?
Hey Google, what's Pelmeni?
Many, a large number of.
Oh no!
No,
it
not
doesn't get
many.
me.
Pelmeni.
Okay, so for pelmeni we can have different kinds of fillings. We can have pork, beef, fish, lamb, and camel maybe, whatever, but not human meat. That's the most important thing. Okay, so to demonstrate how we can add different fillings, today we're gonna use pork and fish later on. Actually, I'm recording this video after chopping the onions. That is after cutting the fish, but I'm gonna put this before the fish, so to confuse you. So first of all, you wanna cut the pork into like this kind of like tractable
Rectangle.
pieces. Yeah, you want to break the pork down into tractable pieces. You don't want to have a pig. It's going to be hard to cook it. So we can okay, so we can cut it even a little smaller, and after that we're gonna proceed to chopping it. Or if you are in a developed country, you might use a blender to blend the meat, but unfortunately I cannot afford this kind of luxury, so I'm gonna have to do with my hands. But then the advantage of cutting by hand is that you leave the fibers and it's a little chewy and it feels super nice when you chew it. You can feel the texture of the pork. Okay, so now I'm gonna just beat it to soften it, and then we'll somehow mash it. Pew pew. It like a little French whip. So we just do it soften it, right? So once we kind of like mince it up, we're gonna cut it again. And we'll do this repeatedly, several times. And at some point, the meat will just die and it will be super soft.
Back again with clean table. So again, like the feeling for this dumpling or pelmeni. Pelmeni. Sorry. It can be any meat. It can be fish, chicken, pork, beef, lambs, or camels, maybe.
No.
So I guess we'll mash it, we'll mint it, but then before, it would be easier for me if I cut it first. So I'll just cut it like this. I'll cut it in the way that my mom will be proud if she sees this. You see, okay. So I guess this is like small enough. Again. So I'll just transport it to the bowl. So here we have spoon, soup spoon, but then I'll use it to crush and mint the fish like this. So while I'm minting this, mincing, all right, crushing this. So we'll add seasonings, and this time we have seasoning from Costco, and it's quite cheap as well, and it's just really convenient because the seasoning is made from cheese, and it's what's inside?
Alright, so it contains
At the other side.
Rosemary, garlic, parsley, oregano, lemon zest. Words that are unfamiliar to me,
But it's okay.
but it should work. So we're just gonna how do you say it?
Grind.
Grind it in.
Oh, it smells so good.
It doesn't contain salt, so we're going to have to add salt after this. So as I said, don't forget to add salt, because this seasoning doesn't contain any salt. Boom.
Three more. Black pepper. Any. Okay, I think that's enough.
More.
You can add as much as you want.
Okay.
Okay. So baker came now with another cutting board, special for veggies and other kind of things like onion. Hi, so this is the final.
Wait, not the final.
Not actually the final part, but then alright, we're in the middle right now. So after 1.5 hours, our dough is ready. Hopefully.
You should cover the cutting board with flour again.
So it won't stick. That's right. Thank you so much.
Again. Yeah, we're gonna put a little more this time so that it can stick. Okay. So the rest we're gonna wrap it back so it didn't dry out because it's gonna crack and then it will not form well.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So you can roll around a bit like this. Make it
And
roll.
then
Make it so
another improvisation that we have. No, we're not going to use this water for any other things. What we need is actually this bottle. So we will roll it with this thing because we don't have the roller. But it's okay, it's clean. We clean up these things and then we just put water to make it heavier.
yeah, heavier, and also you can put warmer water. I think it will make the sliding the dough easier. But if you don't have this kind of bottle, you can just use wrap, and then after you finish, you can just unwrap one layer, and it will be super clean.
Yeah, creative. Here
yeah, and as you can see, it does not stick, so it's pretty clean. Okay.
And we cut it into like circle wraps with this thing. So how does it work? Just press.
This side has no flour. This side has more flour, so the side that has more flour should go outside. So it didn't stick to the board, to the pan, to wherever. And piece of meat somewhere in the middle, a little to the side, like this. And then you fold it in half, like this. Oopsie, like this. Fix it with the fingers around the circumference. Like this, perfect. And then we twist the heads together like this. Perfect.
Wow.
Okay.
I like the ones that we buy in Chinatown. No, not really.
It looks nice. It looks almost nice.
Hey
Keeping
Google.
update of the situation after hours and hours
Hey
making this
Google.
endless not dumb.
Play the song Midnight Memory by One Direction.
So far we've made this.
Playing on Google Play Music.
And we've got help come and here. Say hi. Here.
Yeah. Party kitchen. Woo! This is a party kitchen. Woo!
Not really kitchen.
We don't listen.
Oh no! So loud.
Whoa! Midnight memories. Whoa, baby, you and me. Stop me to sing. Sing it, sing it, sing.
Hi Moon. What time is it now?
It's 11.
It's 11 and finally we
Should I talk
can.
about how to cook this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so first you need to bring the water to the boiling state,
Uh-huh.
and then you drop these things in,
Uh-huh.
and then when they are fully like on the surface,
Yes.
then
They're
they are
ready.
cooked. Yeah.
Oh.
So they are almost ready. I just tried one of them. And
Yeah.
the dough is a little raw, but it should be ready soon. Yeah. So
Yeah.
about like 12 minutes of cooking.
So we begin with such a very civilized opening, and then now that we're so tired cooking for 5 hours, so here we go.
You just eat like this.
Just eat like this. Very modest. Can you hold the?
Oh, like your hair.
Ta-da! Russian dumpling ready to eat, and Moon said that they usually have mayonnaise.
Yeah, mayonnaise.
But
or,
since we don't have it,
yeah, you can use also sour cream. It works too.
sour cream,
Mhm.
we have this tartar sauce. So maybe it's a great substitute. So let's try. So here. So Moon, you try and tell us if it tastes the same as like Russian.
I actually
dumpling.
already tried 2 times.
I haven't tried at all.
Okay, So you dip it in the sauce like this,
Mm-hmm.
and you put it in your mouth.
Open your mouth, don't forget. Alright.
Hmm.
You tried 2 times already. Why are you making that face?
Interesting. So,
I'm gonna try one too.
I would say in terms of taste, it's quite similar, but then the dove, some pieces are quite thick. You could not make
Oh,
everything thin,
okay.
but the taste is
This
is quite nice.
Wine with sauce, and then the shape is not as neat as it's supposed to, but it's okay. Mm. I think this is like a lot of cheese, but not much meat.
Is the cheese one?
Mm-hmm. I'll have another one. This is salty. Seems a bit salty. What this one? Okay. I don't know what's inside. Not bad. Really cool.
We actually fry them next time.
We can fry them.
Mm-hmm.
Should we boil first and then fry, or
No,
we can just fry?
fry immediately.
So we still have like a box of uncooked Pelmeni. Pelmeni. So we're gonna update you guys with the fried ones. Thank you so much for following up.